You are all now live on YouTube, peeps. 4 callers here, hello. Chip Shop Bombers are here, hello Donna. 3 amigos are here, well done everybody, they're all turning up. Good, good, good. Here's what you got for tonight. Round 1, general knowledge, 12 questions of. As always, you will get 10 minutes between each round. Round 2, another general knowledge round. Round 3 is the pictures. 5, hello Maureen. 5 minutes for the pictures because you've already got the pictures. They are there on the descriptions now, and they are also on the Facebook page. So you've had since about 7:15, I believe, with them. So there you go. Themed round 1990s part 2. You know how I do these rounds. There's 1 question from each year, and the last 2 questions are related to the 90s. It's not rocket science. Round 5 will find as a winner. Are we our family here? Are they on for 3 weeks on the bounce, or they're not here tonight? I don't know. They haven't been comments yet. Anyway, it is now 3 minutes past 8. Shall we make a start? Shall we hit the titles? Best luck, everybody. Right, here we go, round number 1, as you see, general knowledge and news of the week. So, some little picture clues there, 40, I don't know what that is, a dinner, dinosaurs. Right, shall we get started? Pens up, best of luck everybody. You're not the only rule, no cheating, are you cheating yourselves? Best of luck everyone, here we go. Round 1, question number 1. A famous gospel lyric is "Rock my soul in the bosom of who?" A famous gospel lyric is "Rock my soul in the bosom of who?" I can hear you all singing it now. Chip Shop Bombers are all in. I'm guessing that is the entire team, is it? They're all video conferencing. Question number 2. Question 2. Which 2 letters represent the number 40 in Roman numerals? Which 2 letters represent 40 in Roman numerals? Don't worry if you're arriving late and you're new. What we do between rounds, we put up the... Hello, Davies Dunces. We put up the questions on the screen so you can catch up. Question 3. Question number 3. What was the name of the large yellow cartoon bird used to advertise British Telecom in 1976? It was reproduced, I believe, in the 90s, so even the young ones might know this. So what was the name of the large yellow cartoon bird used to advertise British Telecom in 1976? In the news this week, question number 4, our first jump into the news. Which footballer successfully campaigned to get the government to extend free school dinner vouchers for kids? Question number 4 was, which footballer successfully campaigned to get the government to extend free dinner vouchers for kids? Question number 5. Question number 5. Which US president preferred to be called the Colonel? So which US president preferred to be called the Colonel? Malcolm, I worry about you sometimes, matey. You've actually managed to spell your own name wrong on the chat. Question number 6. Question 6. In which entertainment sport could you watch a Royal Rumble? In which entertaining sport could you watch a Royal Rumble? Question number 7, round number 1. In which decade could people in America first buy a branded TV frozen dinner? They were all the rage in this decade. In which decade could people in America first buy a branded TV frozen dinner? Question number 8. Back to the news of the week. Question number 8. Ian Holm, who died this week, played which character in the Lord of the Rings movies? So Ian Holm, who died this week, played which character in the Lord of the Rings movies? Question number 9. Question 9. 5'2" is the subtitle of the 2017 documentary about which pop star? So 5'2" is the subtitle of the 2017 documentary about which pop star? Question number 10. Question 10. Which studio produced the 2015 animated movie The Good Dinosaur? Which studio produced the 2015 animated movie The Good Dinosaur? Question number 11. Which singer had a number 1 hit with Get the Party Started? Which singer had the number 1 Get the Party Started? Let's finish this round off. Question number 12. 12 of 12. In the rhyme, this is the house that Jack built. Which farm animal tossed the dog? Careful now. In the rhyme, this is the house that Jack built. Which farm animal tossed the dog? Here's your first 10-minute countdown. I will see you after this. Right, I'm just catching up with some messages. Hello, Ellie Air. I've been sent to say hello. Chip Shop Bombers are all here. Good. Mr. Quarantino's here. Hello. Davies dunces are on YouTube. I don't know whether you've been actually struggling, had you? People are figuring YouTube out. I don't think it's rocket science, to be honest. But well done. Welcome. Right, that's 30 seconds, peeps. There we go, folks. Time's up. Time's up. Round number one. Oh, so far, no answers left on the screens. That's good. Right, here we go. Let's have a whiz through these answers. Get your first lot of scores up. Well, round one was a bit like this. A famous gospel lyric is "Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham," of course. Which two letters represent the number 40 in Roman numerals, X and L? Question number 3. What was the name of the large yellow cartoon bird used to advertise British Telecom in 1976? It was Busby, of course. Busby. Which footballer successfully campaigned to get the government to extend the school dinner vouchers for kids? It was Marcus Rashford. Which United States president preferred to be called the Colonel? Was Roosevelt. In which entertaining sport could you watch a Royal Rumbling? Was wrestling. In which decade could people in America buy a branded television dinner, a frozen dinner, sorry, for the first time? It was the 1950s. Ian Holm, who died this week, played which character in the Lord of the Rings movies? It was Bilbo Baggins. 5'2" is the subtitle of the 2017 documentary about which pop star? Was Lady Gaga. Which studio produced the 2015 animated movie The Good Dinosaur? Was Pixar. Which singer had a number one hit with Get the Party Started? Was Pink. And in the rhyme, this is the house that Jack built. Which farm animal tossed the dog? Was a cow, of course. 12 points available. Let's see what you got. Scores up, peeps. The Welford 6. Mick Carell got 7. H and Mal, no friends with benefits tonight. They're not with us, but H and Mal are still here. 10 points. That's good, that. Davies Dunce's got 8. 3 Amigos 10. Paul got a 7. Joe Fence Gang 9 out of 12. That's a good start. I'll just catch up with these Facebook at ones. Mark Chapman sent a message. He got 10. Good start. Always Last. Hello, Always Last again. 9 points. I will add that to the score. To the comments. Chip Shop Bombers 11 early leaders. Shirley Bassey did the Pink song too. Ah, did she? I'm trying to look our... Yeah, but Shirley Bassey didn't get it to number 1, unfortunately. There's always a get out with these questions. So sorry, folk all. This question was, which singer had a number 1 hit with Get the Party Started? Shirley didn't, even if she did record it. Always Last. I'm just waiting for a quick score from Tarantino's. I might have to add theirs on later. Chip Shop Bombers got 11. Yes, I've got your score. Right. I'll catch up with Quarantino's score. And we are going to press on. We do not require the answer, your scores to round 2. As always, we will take round 2 and 3 together. Okay. So, round number 2. Maureen's team got 8. Well done. Round 2, general knowledge. Some picture clues up there. I will catch up with Quarantino soon, I'm sure. But I'm going to press on. So here we go. Best luck, everybody. General knowledge. No news of the week, just general knowledge. Question number 1, round number 2. In the opening line of Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side, you've all heard it, Holly came from where? So in the opening line of Lou Reed's song, Walk on the Wild Side, Holly came from where? Question number 2. Question 2. The original classic toy, the Jacob's Ladder, was made from which material? So the original toy, Jacob's Ladder, was made from which material? Question number 3. Question 3. Luke Donald is a former world number 1 in which sport? Question number 4. Which A-sized paper? This is A4. So which A-sized paper is the largest? Question number 5. Question 5. In 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen from which gallery? In 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen from which gallery? Question 6. Who was the youngest Spice Girl? Who was the youngest of the Spice Girls? Question number 8. In the comic books and movies, which superhero has a weapon called Stormbreaker? So in the comic books and movies, which superhero has a weapon called Stormbreaker? Question number 9. Question 9. Guess the year from the following 2 clues. Erica Rowe bares her chest at Twickenham, and actor Eddie Redmayne is born. So guess a year from the following 2 clues. Erica Rowe bares her chest at Twickenham, and actor Eddie Redmayne is born. Question number 10, 10 or 12, question number 10. Which former England cricketer, now much loved celebrity, was nicknamed the Cat? Which former England cricketer, now much loved celebrity, was nicknamed the Cat? Question number 11. According to a poem by Tennyson, a young man's fancy turns to thoughts of love during which season of the year? So according to a poem by Tennyson, a young man's fancy turns to thoughts of love during which season of the year? And finally, question number 12, round number 2. Who was the older of the 2? Eric Morecambe or Ernie Wise? So quite simply, who was the older of the 2? Eric Morecambe or Ernie Wise? You now have 10 minutes to get your answers sorted, get yourselves a drink, get yourselves settled for the rest of the quiz. See you soon. Right, earlier when I said that Mark Chapman got a score of 10, he is, of course, Quarantino. So I think 11 chip shop bombers are current leaders. We have some 10s, some 8s, quite close tonight. We are family and not in by the looks of it. So we're going to have a new winner tonight. Well, newer winner. If anyone wants to do one of these quizzes at home, you know, while you're sat pondering how to fill your time, I have now uploaded 103 rounds of questions up on my YouTube channel. So that's 1030 questions. So you can just randomly pick 5 out and just crack away, couldn't you? There you go. Newcastle, I never read question 7. Didn't I? Oh, people. I didn't read question 7. How many runways does Stansted Airport? Well, fortunately, it's up there on the screen. You can read it yourself. Sorry about that, Helena. Newcastle won 3-0 from Angela. Yes. I happened to miss that game. Football's not been very good since it come back, to be honest, has it? Thank you for the £1 donation, by the way, Angela. Thank you to Mark as well, and thank you to Helena. We're slowly getting there, covering the costs of the quiz equipment, but it's not compulsory, peeps. Is that Newcastle safe now? I think they're safe from relegation, aren't they? Middlesbrough aren't. Middlesbrough going down with Sunderland. Are we going to matches with Keith next season? We're so bad. How do you donate £1, Mick? There's a link on the Facebook page or in the description, see, and it's just a £1 PayPal button. You just click on that, and there you go. You donate £1. Right, last couple of minutes with these answers, and then we'll crack on with the pictures. They would have, Malcolm, but I didn't put them on. Right, last 30. I'm going to try and steal the countdown music from somewhere. Try and incorporate it into the last 30 seconds. Right, there you go, folks. Time's up. Get them pens down. Pens down. Here we go. Right, your answers to round 2 were like this. In the opening line to Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side, Holly came from where? Well, if you put Miami, I should only technically give you half a point because she came from Miami, FLA. I'm guessing, is it FLA, Florida? I don't know. The original classic toy, the Jacob's Ladder, was made from wood. Luke Donald is a former world #1. Luke! Golfer, isn't he? Which A-size paper is the largest? It's A0. A-O. In 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen from which gallery? It was the Louvre. Who was the youngest of the Spice Girls? It was Emma Bunton. How many runways does the Stansted Airport have? I didn't read that out. I do apologise. It only has the one. In the comic books and movies, which superhero has a weapon called the Stormbreaker was Thor. Guess the year from the following 2 clues. Erica Rowe bears her... Well, it was a very large chest, to be honest. Large chest at Twickenham and actor Eddie Redmayne was born was 1982. And which former England cricketer, now much loved celebrity, was nicknamed the Cat? Philip Tufnell. According to the poem by Tennyson, a young man's fancy turns to thoughts of love during the season of spring. And who is the oldest of the two? Just by a year, it's Ernie Wise. Or it was Ernie Wise. Right, I don't want your scores yet, so don't be jumping on the air yet. We're going to have pictures. Right, there we go then, the picture. I'll mark your own scores. There are 10 points available. You got 5 minutes for these, and then we'll total all the scores up before we press on. Best of luck, no cheating. Right, there we go, folks. Time's up. Time's up. Pens down. I'm going to go through the answers. I'm going to go through the answers of round 3, and then I'm going to collate your scores, please. As always, if you could tell me what you got in round 1, 2, then 3, and give us a total. But first, you need some answers. Number 1 in the pictures was Lisa Riley. Number 2, Andy Pipkin. Yeah, no. Number 3, it was China. It's the Temple of Heaven in China. The TV programme is the Salisbury Poisonings. Will Greenwood was number 5. Artemis Fowl, which isn't as good as we hoped it was going to be. Roger Melly is the character from The Viz. Talisa I can never say this. I don't know why I ever put this in. Chalissa Konstoftavios. Bless. The Last of Us Part 2 is the game, and Alan Bennett, the playwright, is number 10. So now, if we could, have some big scores off you all. See, the Welfords have got this mastered. 6 in round 1, 9 in round 2, 4 in the pitches. Do struggle on your pitches. 19 points. Davies Dunces, I forgot what you got in round 1. We got 7, then 8 equals 23. Joe Fence Gang got 5, 6, 10 again. 10 again, please. Number 10 was, in the pictures, Alan Bennett. 4 call, 9, 11, 9, total of 29. The Chip Shop Bombers, 11, 11, 10, total 32. Oh, the gang's back together here. Well done, guys. And Bob. Amigos, done well as well. 10, 11 and 8 is in the pictures, always a good score for you, 29. Maureen, 8, 8 and 5, 21. Mick Carell, 7 round 1, 8 round 2. And can we have move swiftly... And can we move swiftly on, please? Because I only got 1 in the pictures round. I'm going to stand in the naughty corner. 16 in total. Oh, poor lad. Poor Mick. How can you only get 1 in the pictures? Paul's not even going to bother. Paul's just 18. H and Mal, 26. Round 1, 10. Round 2, 8. Round 3, 8. That's good scoring. Joe... No, we need the answers. 5, 6. We need the answers to 5, 6, 10 in the pictures. Oh, right. Sorry. You should have wrote that. 5 in the pictures was Will Greenwood. 6 in the pictures was Artemis Fowl. And 10 in the pictures was Alan Bennett. That was a guess at the temple in China. Oh, dear me. Oh, dear. 1 is poor by anyone's standard in the pictures. I don't think we've ever had a 1 before. When the pubs are back open, if you ever come to the Smiths on a Wednesday night when we do the quiz, Mick, we give a prize away for the lowest score of the night. Getting 1 in the pictures would put you halfway there, surely, to a free pint. Right, I'm still waiting for a few scores. Oh, there's a few coming in on Facebook, I think. I'll have a quick look. No. It's just Marty send me messages. Right, we're going to leave it about another 30 seconds just to get some scores in from the old Facey book. Right, got some. Mark, Quarantinos. Round 2, 6. Round 3, 10. Total of 26. Oh, struggling tonight. Oh, that's a lovely picture. I've just been sent a picture of the Chip Shop Bombers. And it is all the gang back. That's a very nice picture. So, right, I do apologise. I've just realised I'm getting a load of messages on, and I haven't seen them. Right, good. We're caught up, I think. So we're going to get Paul David. We don't click Cuthbert's crew. Let's do round 4. Let's do our themed round, shall we? Roll credits. Right, here we go. There you go. That's round 4, themed round. It's the 1990s. For those that know me year rounds, what I do is I give you one question from each year, working down over, and then the last 2 questions are just 90s related. So, best of luck. It's not rocket science. Don't panic. Here we go. Question 1, round number 4, the 1990s. So, in 1990, who was crying in Italy? Quite simply, in 1990, question number 1, who was crying in Italy? Question 2. In 1991, which very clever British guy brought us the World Wide Web? So in 1991, which very clever British guy brought us the World Wide Web? Question number 3. 1992. In 1992, who was elected American president? Question number 4. In 1993, the big summer blockbuster was based on which Michael Crichton novel? So the big summer blockbuster of the year was based on which Michael Crichton novel? Question number 5. Question 5. In 1994, what was the name of the Colombian footballer who was shot and killed? Can't lose games in Colombia. Question number 6. In 1995, who was caught with a prostitute named Divine Brown on Sunset Strip in LA? So who was caught with a prostitute named Divine Brown on a Sunset Strip in Los Angeles? I've spelt Los Angeles incorrectly. Don't shoot me. Question number 6. Question number 7. In 1996, we were introduced to the Spice Girls. What was their debut single? So in 1996, we were introduced to the Spice Girls. What was their debut single? Question number 8. Question number 8. In 1997, which football team moved into their Britannia Stadium, which is opened by Sir Stanley Matthews? So which football team moved into their Britannia Stadium, which is opened by Sir Stanley Matthews? Question number 9, the 1990s, and we are now up to 1998. What make of car was Harry Potter flying about in the movie The Chamber of Secrets? So what make of car was Harry Potter flying about in the movie The Chamber of Secrets? Question number 10. 1999, the last year of the decade. Which new London landmark appeared in this year? So in 1999, which new London landmark appeared in this year? Excuse me. Right, 11 and 12, I will give you 2 clues. All you've got to do is give me the years, please. Here we go. Question number 11. Which year of the 90s did Mike Tyson take a bite out of his opponent's ear and we met Dolly the cloned sheep? So which year of the 90s did Mike Tyson take a bite out of his opponent's ear and we met Dolly the cloned sheep? Question number 12, last one in this round. Here we go. Which year of the 90s did O.J. Simpson flee police in his white Ford Bronco and Nelson Mandela become president of South Africa? So the last one in the round. Which year of the 90s did O.J. Simpson flee police in his white Bronco and Nelson Mandela become president of South Africa? 10 minutes. Best of luck. No. Didn't put the clock on, did I? I want to give you 4 minutes left because I didn't put the clock on. I have no idea. I was that busy redoing a couple of edits on the page. So, Pabs Bear is going to get blocked from comments. That clock now says 3 minutes 43, peeps. 3 minutes 43. Yes, Ashley, they could, I suppose. But we don't do that. We're a friendly group. Right, last minute, peeps, last minute. Mick, I think it's obvious. Ashley, it was nice meeting you, but I don't think there's 100 points available. Right, last 10, folks. Right, here we go. Time's up. Time is up. I forgot to set the timer. Dope. I was busy deleting a couple of comments off a couple of idiots. So there we go. Right, let's run through these answers, shall we? In 1990, who was crying in Italy? Of course, it was Paul Gascoigne. In 1991, which very clever British guy brought us the World Wide Web? Tim Berners-Lee. In 1992, who was elected American president this year? Was Bill Clinton. 1993, the big summer blockbuster was based on which Michael Crichton novel? It was Jurassic Park. In 1994, what was the name? Sorry, the Colombian footballer who was shot and killed was Andres Escobar. In 1995, who was caught with a prostitute named Divine Brown on the Sunset Strip in Los Angeles was Hugh Grant. 1996, we were introduced to the Spice Girls. What was their debut single? It was Wannabe. 1997, which team moved into the Britannia Stadium, which is opened by Sir Stanley Matthews? Was Stoke City. Question number 9, 1998. What make of car was Harry Potter flying about in the movie The Chamber of Secrets? Was a Ford Anglia. In 1999, which new London landmark appeared this year? Was the London Eye. 11. What was the year? In which year did Mike Tyson bite his opponent's ear and we met Dolly the sheep? It was 1997. And which year of the 90s did O.J. Simpson flee police in the white Ford Bronco and Nelson Mandela became president of the South Africa? It was 1994. There you go. Scores in, please. Good round 11, 30 in total. Well done. Well done, the Bellends. I'm taking it you called the Bellends tonight. We'll politely call them the Welfords. 8, 29 in total. Well done. Bish bash bosh, back in the room. I got 11, total of 27. As Peter Crouch would say, back stronger. It's better than one you got in the pictures. Davies Dunn says 8 plus 7 plus 8 plus 8, 31. Is that lead so far? 31, 29, 30. Oh. 11, 43. That is going to take some beating for the Chip Shop Bombers. Joe Thornhill, Fence Gang, 8, 32. Total, well done. Helen and Mal, 34. Got 8 in that round. Well done. This chat, by the way, I mean, it is open to England, basically. So you're going to get people jumping in and making the odd comment. But if Ashley's right about that, if he faked his own death, I didn't know that. I'm going to have a look on that. 4 call, 9, 11, 9, 10, 39. Great scoring. Well done. 3 amigos, 10. Again, 39. Great scoring. I think we've caught Chip Shop Bombers in one of the Smith's Arms good nights. It's his first time they've all been together, I think. I've got a couple of Facebook replies. I'll just collect some scores before we play the last round. Mark Chapman, who is, of course, Quarantino, 10 in that round. Overall 36, which is a cracking score. Well done. Keith and Always Last. Is it the full crew again tonight, Keith? You didn't tell me. 10 in that round, a total of 36. I've got about 17 friends requests from people in Africa. They won't be getting nothing. There's a lot of them about, isn't there? People in Africa wanting to be your friends. How do I play remote device I want to join? Well, what you do, remote device, you come along every Sunday at 8 o'clock and just join. It's as simple as that. I'm live every Sunday. There's always a link on my YouTube channel, which is Peacock Quizzes, which you must be on now because you found me. Feel free to join next week. Miss Ray, we got 31. Good scoring this week. I think I've caught up with everybody's scores. I'll just double check. So in Keith's team, always last. There's Steve and Diane. They're from Hartlepool. I know where they live. I quite often stalk them. Deborah, hello Deborah. Deborah's Keith's partner, and Ellie, I don't know who Ellie is. Must be one of the grandchildren, I think. I'm sure he'll put me right. But that's about it. We've got all the scores in, I think. We've got a runaway leaders at the moment. Well, saying runaway, it's like 4 points. That's 2 questions. Still beatable. But as we all know, none of us Google. So if anyone's coming along and saying, yes, your questions are on there, it's a friendly quiz. That's what it is. Shall we do the last round? Here we go. Right, round number 5 is another general knowledge and news of the week round. So, there's some clues to questions in the pictures, but they're not real clues, they're just bullet points really. So, shall we get on with it? Best of luck everybody. Round number 5, question number 1. Which singer performed the song Living in America in Rocky IV? So which singer performed the song Living in America in the movie Rocky IV? Question number 2. Question number 2. All things wise and wonderful and all things bright and beautiful are books written by who? So all things wise and wonderful and all things bright and beautiful are books written by who? Question number 3. On a golf course, red or yellow stakes usually indicate what type of hazard? So on a golf course, red or yellow stakes usually indicate what type of hazard? In the news this week, question number 4. In which London district was Dame Vera Lynn born in 1917? So in which London district was Dame Vera Lynn born in 1917? Question number 5. Question number 5. Who sang about 9 million bicycles in 2005? Who sang about 9 million bicycles in 2005? Question number 6. ABC. ABC questions require an ABC answer. Here we are. ABC in the television series The Crown. Jared Harris plays which monarch? Is it A, James II? Is it B, Edward VII? Or is it C, George VI? So in the television series The Crown, Jared Harris plays which monarch? James II, Edward VII or George VI? Question number 7. Question 7. What colour moves first in a game of chess? What colour moves first in a game of chess? Question number 8. Back to the news this week. In the news, what is the name of the man who has upset Donald Trump this week with a tell-all book about his time working in the White House? So in the news this week, what is the name of the man who has upset Donald Trump this week with his tell-all book about his time working in the White House? Question number 9. Question 9. Who wrote the classic novel Bleak House? Who wrote the classic novel Bleak House? For the regulars, everyone knows question 10, round number 5, is our song of the week. So here we go. Which song contains the line, "We can go dancing, we can go walking, as long as we're together"? So which song contains the line, "We can go dancing, we can go walking, as long as we're together"? Question number 11. Question number 11. Which football team play their home games at the Macron Stadium? So which football team play their home games at the Macron Stadium? And let's finish tonight off with this one. Question number 12. Which member of the Beatles is the subject of the biopic Nowhere Boy? So which member of the Beatles was the subject of the biopic Nowhere Boy? There are your 12. Let's make sure I put the timer on. See you in 10. I now know what happens with the clock. We've got 5 minutes left, people. We've got 5 minutes left. I now know what happens with the clock. I was just being told by the three amigos that I'd left one of the answers on the sheet, so I've edited it as you do. But when I put the edited page back on, it resets the page, so it loses the clock. So you've got now 4 minutes and 26 seconds left of your evening. Thanks, Barry. Yeah, Marty's just messaging me. Thanks for the answer to question 6. You're more than welcome. You've got a good enough lead. I need help, Phil. I do need help. You're right, Barry. You've got till 9:30 with your answers. Paul Davey, it's all right. We knew that one. It could have been one of the 4 we don't know. Well, I've learned something tonight because this happened last week, and I edited something on the screen while we were playing, and I thought I must have knocked something which knocked the timer off. So it happened earlier on, and the penny still hasn't dropped. Now I've sussed it. Just leave it next time, Phil. So if anyone didn't see the answer to question 6, which was ABC in the television series The Crown, Jared Harris plays which monarch? Was it James II, Edward VI, or George VI? Unlucky. You should have been paying attention. And to whoever, Ashley Love, if she's still with us, who was messaging earlier, so you don't need to Google. Quizmaster gives you the answers. Mick Carroll's gutted. He didn't notice the answer. Right, you have got 1 minute and 53 seconds, 52 seconds left. Kick it, either A, bit or A, B or C. I'm guessing that's what you meant, Maureen. Maureen's all over with the texts. Kick, it's either A, bit or C. I think Mick, it's either A, B or C. Toilet bit of fun. Last 40 seconds, peeps. You've had more fun here tonight than the football was. Liverpool finished 0-0 and apparently it was dreadful. Right, there you go, folks. Time's up. Time is up. Right, time's up. Is anyone going to break into that canny lead that the Chip Shop Bombers have got? 43. We will see. We shall see. I'll just do a quickie because this is getting recorded, even with errors, even with me showing scores and forgetting and deleting the clock. For people that are watching, and we did have a couple of requests earlier, how do we join? Just simply turn up at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night and just play. You don't have to do anything specific. Just log in, get a pen, get a piece of paper, or download the sheets that I provide, and I provide them in the links, and just crack on and play and enjoy the night. As to the comments earlier on about, well, I can see the questions, surely everyone's going to Google. We don't. Simply, it's an honest bunch, and if you want to join, I prefer you were honest, because we know who cheats and who doesn't. There we go. So, that bit of spiel over with. Shall we give you some answers? Here we go. Which singer performed the song Living in America in the movie Rocky IV? Was James Brown, of course, the godfather of soul. All things wise and wonderful, and all things bright and beautiful, and obviously all creatures great and small, and the Lord God made them all, were all books by James Herriot, of course. On a golf course, red or yellow stakes usually indicate a water hazard. In the news, in which London district was Dame Vera Lynn born in 1917, was East Ham. Who sang about 9 million bicycles in 2005 was Katie Melua. ABC in the television series The Crown, Jared Harris plays which monarch? It was, guess what? It was C. Wow, so many people got that right. George VI. What colour moves first in a game of chess was white. In the news, what is the name of the man who has upset Donald Trump this week? Excuse me. With his tell-all book about his time in the workman at the White House. It's John Bolton. Who wrote the classic novel Bleak House was, of course, Charles Dickens. Which song contains the line, "We can go dancing, we can go walking, as long as we're together"? It was ABBA, and Take a Chance on Me. Which football team play their home games at the Macron Stadium? Was Bolton Wanderers. And lastly, which member of the Beatles is the subject of the biopic The Nowhere Boy? Was John Lennon. We have made it through another Sunday. We were going so well into that. My boobs. I hope you've enjoyed tonight. Give me some scores, people. We will do this all again next week. Right, what we got? Davies dunces. 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 39. How consistent is that, by the way? Well done. 3 amigos. A lovely 11. Total of 50. Brilliant. Mr. Welford, 7 for 37. Cheers, Phil. See you next week. Mr. Welford's been a pleasure as always. I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself. Maureen, 10 and 39, thanks for a good night. It's my absolute pleasure, Maureen. Malcolm, print yourself a set of questions and answers off. Then you don't need to type on the screen until after hosting the quiz. Like these, Mal. I was editing the answer out. That's why, and then when I uploaded it, it reset the clock. Joe, 10 that round in 42 in total. Well done. No, 9, 11, 9, 10. Oops, 5. Oh, do you 5 in the last round? 44. Paul Thompson, 40, 29. Why are you by yourself anyway? Why aren't you with the boys? 29. Sending that round for the Chip Shop Bombers 53. I think yous might just win with that, but we will see. New certificate I will post on the Facebook page. You can download it and print it off and put it on your fridge. Helen and Mal, no friends with benefits tonight. That she was just, that's my wife and my brother. H is the wife, Mal's my brother. 42, round 1, 10, round 2, 8, round 3, 8, round 4, 8, round 5, 8. Well, that's consistent. Miss Ray, 40 for us. Thanks for tonight. It's my absolute pleasure. I hope you're back. Yes, Barry. Malcolm Petcock. See, I'm not even going to go there. Mick, for fuck. I'm not going to swear because I'll get kicked off. Yeah, we know what you mean. I only got one right. Total of 28. Please don't read this. Oh, well, see, you don't put please don't read this at the end of a sentence when somebody's reading live. You put it at the start and then I might have missed it. I only got one right. LOL. Total of 28. Please don't read this out. Too late. I have. Let me get my Facebook messages. The Quarantinos, they got 11, 47 overall. Cheers, Phil. Another great night. Cheers, Mark, and thanks for the team for coming. Thank you all for coming. I will see you all next week. I'll just get some last-minute scores, though, before we finish off. Keith, Sin, what do you get? Keith, 6, 42. Thanks, Phil. My absolute pleasure. Oh, I've got some more friend requests. Folk all. Good night, Mr. Welford. Joe thought Mick Corelli to taking part that counts. It is, Mick. It's a taking part that counts. Great quiz, Phil. Thank you, Barry. Even with my couple of mistakes. I will iron these out, you know. I've had fun tonight. Don't care. I think it was the 4th bottle. Might have been. Joe, thank you for a great night. My absolute pleasure. I'm gonna wrap things up just now. Bob, you're more than welcome. Thank you. As we've said before, we are staying on YouTube. I do appreciate that some people are struggling with the comments and everything, and they can't comment on it. But I'll catch up with yous on Facebook as we do. The time delay is so much better on YouTube, and it's just a better stream altogether, to be honest. So I will. I'm going to say good night, folks, and I will see you all next week. I will send certificate out for the winner. I will update the scores on the Facey book, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you all for coming. It's been an absolute pleasure. Good night.